Let's see if we're rolling here. Hey, how's everyone doing today? This is New York Dan here. The birds are flying around. Yeah, I'm trying something a little different. I actually got to bed a little earlier last night. I'm going to be trying to adjust my schedule. I got serious work to do during the day. I want to get more things accomplished. The birds are flying around. They're already awake, mateys. Them birds, they get up early. Yeah, so anyway, all my shirts are going to have like a stretched out neck with this going on. This is crazy. All right, I got a few things going on here. I brewed up some coffee, right? Sorry about that, folks. We're professional around here. Yeah, my sign's on. I even got the Route 66 burning today. Yeah. It's a sunny day in New York today, guys, but it's frigid out there, and there's still that damn snow. It just is not melting down. Yup. I'm going to talk today about a little bit about Jacob the Carpetbagger. Do you know that guy? Yeah, he's a big YouTuber, and he's got a hell of a mug going on. He wears this little hat. He looks like a cartoon character. Yeah. Well, the reason why New York Dan is talking about him today, he has actually been in New York City, and he's been touring a lot of stuff right around my neck of the woods. Yeah, that's been featured on his channel. So I definitely want to talk Jacob the Carpetbagger. I was just watching up on my screen, Nomadic Fanatic. Man, he's got it rough. He's got the same kind of cold-ass weather we've got here in New York with the snow. Basically almost the same temps. Yeah, 20-degree weather, 15. The pits, guys, the pits. The other morning in New York here on Long Island, that's where I am, 1 degree Fahrenheit. Not Celsius, man. Fahrenheit. Really bad this winter. And a lot of the countries with us in the same boat. The Carolinas got a lot of the storm went down there. It even got windy in Florida. You may have seen my Sarasota Tim short video, where the trailer blew away. Yeah. Yeah, this thing's on. It's got a light. What a crazy video. That thing came out crazy. I put the Wizard of Oz soundtrack in it. Yeah. And you guys may not have noticed, I put a comment in later. You may not have noticed, but where the trailer lands, that's Nathan Benderson Park. But the trailer landed right in front of the sign. It covered up the sign. I'm surprised AI knows how to create Nathan Benderson Park. That's pretty amazing. It looked just like it. Yep. So, how's everyone doing today? Are you making it through the winter? I'm going to be going on my road trip soon. I'm looking forward to that, but it's also stress. I got to start packing. I got to figure stuff out. Do I rent a car? Do I take the Mustang? What do you think? 206,000 miles on it. The other day, I was going through the comments. Forget which commenter they asked about how many miles is on the clutch. I've been saying the clutch bearing's making noise. I think it has about 100,000 miles. Just on the clutch. Believe it or not. When I bought the car, I believe it had around 119,000 miles on it. And as far as I know, the clutch, I think it was replaced with a racing clutch because it is damn hard to press down on that Mustang clutch pedal. It's probably the hardest clutch I've ever experienced in my life. I've driven a lot of cars and trucks that had manual transmissions, even a pickup truck. And the pickup truck clutch was easy compared to the Mustang clutch. Takes a little bit of muscle, but I'm used to it. Actually, everything in that Mustang takes a lot of muscle. You got to press really, really hard on the brake as well. It's not It's like if I rent a car and I get in it, I drive that thing, it's like, because I'm so used to the Mustang, I press down really fast on the clutch, on the brake pedal. I give it more force. I'm used to the Mustang, and these new cars have like feather touch pedals. You barely touch it, and it like brakes. Yeah, the Mustang, you got to land on it. But you know what? That's good in a way. It gives you a lot more control over how much brakeage you're using. Yeah. And it has anti-lock brakes on the Mustang too. And I know they actually work because I've used them a few times. One time a lady started steering into my lane. She must have been drunk. I was on a side street. Luckily, it wasn't like an expressway or something. I was on a side street, and she was going into a driveway or something. But I'm coming down the road at a good clip, like 35, 40 miles an hour. All of a sudden, she starts veering right into my car. I had to slam on the brake and turn into the kind of off the road practically. And I punched the brake. And I had to have like cat-like reflexes to avoid a total smash up with that. This lady must have been drunk out of her mind or on a drug or something. I had to turn the wheel, and I landed on the brake, and I heard the anti-lock. I felt it buzzing. You had to put a lot of force. It buzzed, and it was like, and it steered off, and I just missed the lady's car by a couple feet. And the lady was like, she's in a daze. She's not even paying attention, and she drove right into her driveway. One of the most bizarre things that's ever happened to me. And that's scary. That's damn scary. That was Michael Jackson bad. That's how bad that was that day. It left me shook up. I was afraid driving after that happened. It took me a few weeks to get over that. Yeah, because you don't expect something like that to happen. Very scary situation. That's happened on Long Island, believe it or not. Drunks will get on the parkway or the expressway going the wrong direction. How bad is that? 60 miles an hour, whatever you're traveling. What are they thinking? They go up the wrong, I don't even know how the hell they do it. They go up the exit ramp the wrong way. And there's all these signs plastered all around there. It says, stop, wrong way, do not enter. They find a way to do it backward. They get on it. They must be drunk out of their minds to do that. I don't know, or they have a death wish. Can't win, man. You can't win. You go on the airplane, man, the thing can crash. You're on a tin can, man. You're flying at 30,000 feet. You go in the car, someone can run into you, man. Just got to stay home, man. Too dangerous out there. Yeah. Get a naughty bus like Tater and just hang out in the bus. Don't drive it. That's the best cup of coffee I ever had in my life. It's okay, guys. I'm not going to lie. Guess what? Speaking of coffee, I ran out of the McAfee, baby. McAfee. I left the foil on it when I stored it. It almost smells like cat pee now. Who knows what chemicals they put in here? But anyway, yep, she's empty, folks. And there's just a few grounds left. But you know what? They put this damn lip on here, so you can't even get the whole amount of coffee. You can't pour it out. I had to keep scooping it. It's a bizarre smell. I don't know what's up with that. Is it fresh ground, man? Now, I'll show you my new coffee that I got. I'm going down, guys, not up in quality, down, because I like to buy whole bean, and I want to try to find some organic whole bean. But because it's so damn cold out, and I happened to look in my cupboard. I bought this at the same time as McAfee. I got both of them from Target. This is called, is it even how it, oh yeah, there's the name right there, Market Pantry. It's from Target. I remember buying these. And the reason I bought it, I was going to do a test. This is the exact same canister that the McAfee comes in. It's the exact same one. It has the same lid. I'm wondering how the coffee is. And what I did is, let's see what it smells like. Oh, that smells rich. That smells even better than the McAfee. I don't know, because I just opened it. It was sealed with the spoil. Just opened it a few minutes, like hour before I'm filming, because I already brewed up some of that coffee. I put it in this mug. I put a little bit of milk in it. You can see it right there. Let's see how that tastes. I think it's more bitter. It's more stronger. This is the McAfee. The last bit of the McAfee jug, I heated it today. I microwaved it. It was brewed the other day. They're extremely similar in taste. I may have been bad. When I got milk yesterday at Sev's, I got this cookie. I had it on sale for only $1. You get 2 cookies in here. White chocolate macadamia nut. Yeah, and I was having a little bit of this delicious cookie with the McAfee and now the Market, what is that, Market Basket, did they call it, or Pantry? Market Pantry. Yeah. Well, you know what the good part is? It's not nighttime. I'm trying not to eat at nighttime when I go to bed. Birds are doing a flyby. Wow, Kubrick just flew over my head. You saw Kubrick's sister bird in my video with Leslie that I posted yesterday. So anyway, yeah, here's the deal. I'm trying to cut off eating like hours before bedtime. Yeah, it's just not, people have said it's not healthy. Amazingly enough, though, there have been some YouTubers that say that it's good to eat a big meal right before you go to bed because it gives your body nutrients to rebuild your body while you're sleeping. Can you believe that? Meanwhile, there's other YouTubers like Dr. Berg, Eric Berg, and he said you should keep your body in like a starvation mode overnight and then not even eat breakfast until like noontime. Do like a real fasting before you eat. So everyone's saying something different. Just don't know what to believe. However, if you guys watch the channel, you may have seen I had a little bit of problem with that GERD, like gastric. It stands for gastric acid reflux disease or something, disorder. Yeah, I had Italian food. It had red sauce, bolognese, and it had meat on it too. And I just wonder if something was wrong with their cooking. If that meat something was old. I don't know what was going on, but when I went to bed that night, and I had that food hours before I even went to bed. Maybe like 4 or 5 hours before I went to bed, you're talking. I was having a hell of a time all night. I kept having burps. I almost felt like I was throwing up or whatever. It was nasty. And then I had intestinal problems. My big mistake. The next night, I ate the damn leftovers from that restaurant. And the same thing happened. You know what? I was a wreck. And I'm pissed off because that was a very expensive restaurant. Yeah. I didn't want to jump the gun and blame them right away. And I didn't name them. It's my friend. We know the owners. But I don't know. Something is up with that food. Here's the deal. I also had pizza at Leslie's. It was in my video yesterday. Had a lot of red sauce on it. The vodka sauce, right? I was talking about that. I went to bed that night, had no problem. Nothing happened. Now, I'm going to make my own spaghetti and meatballs, old world, with a lot of tomato sauce, a lot of red sauce. We're going to see what happens with this gastric if I have problems in the night. I'm going to eat it at night for dinner. It's going to be an experiment, man. An experiment. Because I cannot get over if it was like the Italian restaurant gave me bad food. Yeah. And I still have a whole thing of pasta in the fridge from them. Not making it up, man. And I hate to throw it out, but I'm afraid to eat it. Yeah. And by the way, guys, you know what I also have? The Big Mac that I bought the other week with the 2-for-1 coupon. It's in the refrigerator. Now, people have said they found McDonald's that was like 10 years old and it looked like it was fine. So what do you think? Is it safe to eat? I sort of comment. Some people are like, throw it out. It's too old. It's a week old. It's been in a cold refrigerator. Yeah, I might have that today for lunch, man. All that storm prep food that I bought, most of it I haven't even had yet. I got to cook me up a soup. I got to do some cooking videos. I'm doing it anyway. I'm on video. Let's be real. Whatever I'm doing, I should video it anyway. I've been super busy. That's part of it. And I think I'm going to be on the right track by getting going early. And then I film my video during the day. So I'm not up so damn late at night. Because what's happening is I become like a vampire. And then during the day, I'm like sleeping the whole day or whatever. And it's so dark out anyway. I got to get a lot done today. I have an oil port that I got to shovel. God, I love how they jack up the oil price when the weather's cold. Nice. Oh, nice. So, Jacob, the Carpetbagger, as I ranted on here for a while. Well, we got a lot of cool stuff to talk about. We keep a mix, man. This channel is eclectic. We talk about all kinds of stuff on here. We talk some Sarasota. We talk all kinds of channels, even the smaller channels we talked about. He keeps changing the name all the time. Mark in Arizona used to be, I call him the Grifter, because that's what he was called originally. Grifters Anonymous. And then Cowpote, or Cowpody, whichever you prefer. I saw his video today. He did a video in response to mine. He was clearing up. He said he's a limo driver. That's what he says. But I just wonder, I think he's driving that car that he's in. I think he's using that. I think that is his limo. Yeah, it looks like it's a longer car, like a station wagon or SUV thing. And he has a name tag on. I don't think he puts on a different outfit, guys. He's got the name tag right there. And I think he's using that car as his limo. He said he's like an independent contractor or something. And when he says he's working at the airport, he means that I think what he means is he's picking people up and dropping them off at the airport. And then some people were parking their cars at hotel parking lots, I guess, or off-site. So he shuttles them from the airport over to where they park their car. Things like that. And then he gets tips and stuff. That's what he means. That's what he was talking about. And I don't know if does the hat help? He puts on the battleship hat. Maybe gets some more up the tip money. According to Mark. I don't know. But yeah, it looks very cold up where he is in Minnesota. The weather's much better in Arizona where Mark is. Yup. So that was going on. I just saw those videos. I was watching that. I haven't seen if Mark put a new video up today. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of me scatterbrain notes here, mates. Seeing what the new notage is here. Yeah, I saw a YouTuber. The reason why I wanted to get the organic coffee, there was a YouTuber that put up a video about it. And he's got like millions of views or millions of subscribers. Ben Azadi. He's like a longevity wellness YouTuber. But to be honest with you guys, the guy looks kind of sickly. He has kind of a narrow face and his teeth look kind of weird. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe because he's very thin. But he doesn't look like the picture of health. Let's put it that way. But anyway, long story short, Ben Azadi, he's kind of cool. He has some interesting stuff. He wouldn't approve of this. He was saying you had to get organic coffee because he was saying there's pesticides used in growing the coffee and a lot of chemicals. But Azadi kind of blew the video when, after he did it, he started trying to sell organic coffee. That was a brand he was, collaborating with. Take it for what it is. The other guy, Brian Johnson, who's into wellness and health and has like millions of views or whatever, he peddles his own olive oil. He wants you to buy his olive oil, and he says how great it is, and he drinks a shot glass of it. He gulps it. And I'm like, why would you ever do that? I want to enjoy the flavor of olive oil. Put it on something. That's like my friend, we went to a Mexican restaurant, and he ordered, the guy with the Ferrari, he ordered top shelf tequila shots. And they all, bottoms up, one gulp. I'm like, what the heck are you doing? I'm like, you might as well have gotten a Jose Cuervo or something. That's like the cheaper tequila. You're not even going to taste it doing that. I'm like, forget that. I'm going to just sip on it. I'm like, I'm not going to pour that thing in at one time. That's ridiculous. And you know what's even better? You get if you get top shelf tequila like that, put it into a margarita. Add it in. If you have a regular margarita, you add it in there. That will give it a lot of flavor. Yeah, man. Flavor, man. You want the flavor. That's what you got to do. Don't waste it, man. So, yeah, that's what's going on with those YouTubers. I'm trying to have olive oil too, but I'm not going to buy Brian Johnson's olive oil. I'm not going to buy Ben Azadi's organic coffee. If I'm in Trader Joe's or I'm in Target or something, Walmart, I'll look and see if they have an organic coffee. Yeah, and I kind of feel like also if you buy the whole bean coffee, it's going to be healthier because this ground up stuff, we don't know what is in here. We just don't know. It's all ground up, man. Could be coloring, could be it smells good though, but powder, man. That's powder. We don't know what's in there, man. At least with the whole bean, you can see the beans, and then you grind them in your little grinder. Sarasota bought one of those, but he already returned it. Huh. That guy takes the cake. He doesn't. He only drinks coffee that people send him, basically. Whatever brand they send him, he's like, that's the best cup of coffee I ever drank in my life. Whatever brand they send him. So yeah, there's so much going on today. It's insane. Carpetbagger, Jacob, he went to the old fairgrounds, the World Fairgrounds in Queens, Long Island. He was in Penn Station, and he got the train, the Long Island Railroad. He took over to the thing. That's why I was watching it. It's right in my neck of the woods. My town came up on his screen there in Penn Station. Yeah, I can't believe what a numbskull he is, though. He's in Penn Station. He walked down to a random track, and there was a train there, and he was trying to figure out if he should get on it without knowing what the heck train he's taking, without even knowing. Is he doing that just to shock people? He was honestly dumbfounded. He had to go up. Then he looked at the screen, and he couldn't figure it out. And he had to go ask Long Island Railroad customer service what to do. Right on the screen, it shows the track number. It shows all the trains, the destination towns. And then next to it, some of them were blank. And he's like, well, mine's not saying a track number. I wonder what's going on. Yeah, that's because your train hasn't come in yet to the platform. You got to wait for it. It's not the right time yet, man. When the train comes in, then they put the track number up. And then you look for the staircase that goes down to the right track. Yeah, that's how you do it. Then you walk to your train. The train not there yet, man. No wonder why there's no track number. I have no idea how he managed to do the subways if he couldn't figure out Long Island Railroad. Because the subway's even worse. They have all these weird designations, the E train, the F train, the ABC train, or whatever it goes. Some of them will go all the way into Queens from New York City, from Manhattan. Yeah, they either go over a bridge or they go through a tunnel or something, and they come out in Queens because there's a river in between. I think that's the East River, if I'm not mistaken. Where you have like the Brooklyn Bridge and everything. Yeah. Believe it or not, I am no city expert. Even though I live close by, I only go in for special events. I go to the cruises. I've gone in for restaurants. There's video on my channel when I just did a brunch in June or July. I think it was in June. We went into New York City. Had a fun time. We went to a brunch. But being that I'm on Long Island, you see, this is the deal. To go in the city and go to events there or do things in the city, get out $100 bill. You're going to burn it. Yup. That's just getting in the city, walking around, getting something to eat. Not even high end, man. Not even high end. That's like doing a McDonald's New York City trip. And you buy something from a street vendor, maybe. You walk around, you go to a museum or something. It might even be more than that, because a lot of the museums want like $35 a person now or something. Yeah, they're not all cheap. If you have a student ID or something, that might help you. Senior citizen discount maybe, but it's not. The city is bad. I always say it's called money making Manhattan. If you're not making money, it's money taken Manhattan, because they'll want you to spend it just as fast. There's people making money there. Like New York Dan on Wall Street. Yeah. I've been on a winning streak with my stock stuff. Wow. But I have a members only part of the channel, actually, if you guys don't know, where I share some of my stock trades and things. And I've been hitting gold all month. It's been insane. However, as an experienced trader, I know that it's not always like that. That's the part that's so bad. You can't really be a family man and do that kind of stuff as your only job, because it's feast or famine. I make a lot, and then if you go too big, you're going to get in a trap, and then when it goes bad, you're going to lose a lot. You got to know exactly when to time it. It's not for the faint of heart, and sometimes the market's just not doing well, and it's not good to do trading. Yeah, it's very, it's part gambling, man. It's part gambling. Yeah. Last night, the futures were way down, and I'm like, oh, man. I'm like, I probably stepped in it. It's so psycho how the market works. It's all speculation and emotion. Futures were down last night, right? I can't trade anyway. The market wasn't open. I went to bed early. This morning when I got up, I was like, okay, I'm in for real bad news. I look at my phone. Damn, market's up 400 points. Then by the time I had my breakfast, it's up over 500. The Dow. I'm like, holy smokes. What is going on here? My trades are doing great. The stuff that I was right on the money with the stuff. The Apple trade. A lot of stuff. I'll do a video later on my members portion about what to do. What my next trades are. I'm going to make a couple this afternoon, actually. No wonder why I'm so busy, man. Yeah, and now the boat cover's ripped off. Long Island Ken must have gone over there. I got to get a new boat cover and put that on. But try doing that in this kind of weather where it's like 15 degrees. Forget it. I gotta wait for it to warm up. I want to grease the Mustang clutch bearing too. I'm going to use a grease needle. I'm going to try to get it into that clutch bearing. I might have to pry the seal a little bit on the. It's very hard to do. It's not meant to be greased while it's in the car. I might have to bite the bullet and get a rental car. I just don't know. I mean, it's running great, but here's the problem. I remember being on the trip. See, this is the problem when I'm drinking this McAfee. It's better that I do the video at night, because now I'm going on too much. I'm getting all hyped up like Sarasota now. But when I did the trip last year and I had the rental car, we were driving like to Lake Okeechobee, and there was like nothing around anywhere. And I was like, if I wasn't in this brand new car, I would be freaked. Yeah, I might have to get the rental just for peace of mind, because with the Mustang, you know, when you're, also I do a lot of nighttime driving. I'm driving at like 2 a.m. in the morning or something in the Carolinas, and there's nothing around, and it could be raining, or, I mean, this is a trip that you need a good car for. It's like the last year when I did the trip, I put 4,000 miles on the rental car. Yeah. Even if I used my own car, I would have to change the oil. There's an oil change right there I'd have to pay for, plus the wear on the tires. That's a lot of miles, right? And the rental car will probably get some better gas mileage than the Mustang because they're high tech. I don't know. We'll see what. Had something to figure out. It's all coming up on the channel, folks. Going to be doing an adults only cruise and a Florida trip. Yup. So, yeah, Carpetbagger. He's in my neck of the woods. He's been freezing his batukas off. He stayed in some hotel in the city. It looked pretty nice. But the weather's just not good. When he came to New York, he said he had some kind of rationale. It was so cold out. I think he was out by Chicago before, and he's like, it's so damn cold, I'm going to go to New York and do some stuff. Yeah. What do you guys think of Carpetbagger? Does he travel all the time? Is that the deal with his channel? He's constantly traveling? He's kind of like Adam the Woo, right? Yeah. Oh, you know what he showed? He uses a CPAP machine to help him breathe. Yeah. That he got a new hose for it. That's that mask you wear at night, and it pressure breathes for you, helps put air in your lung. That's probably, who knows, maybe that's what Adam the Woo needed, who passed away, R.I.P. Maybe he needed that machine. Carpetbagger has it. They say if your neck size is over 17, you have sleep apnea. I don't know. Is Carpetbagger's over 17? It probably is, right? His hat size is over 17 for sure. Oh, so he went to Katz's Deli in New York City. It's famous, guys. He got a sandwich, a pastrami sandwich, probably on rye. I don't remember him saying what kind of bread it was. They put a lot of mustard on it. They give you those deli pickles. I love the pickles. Those are delicious, those deli pickles. Carpetbagger, he didn't even like the pickle, he said. He's not big on the pickle. He was eating the damn sandwich, and it doesn't, the sandwich is nothing but pastrami and mustard and bread. And he was stuffing that. He loved it. He was stuffing it in his mouth, you know, talking with his mouth full. Go figure. He gets all these views. How do they do this crap with YouTube, right? The guy's like a mess with food in his mouth full now, and he's like, hey, this is the best sandwich. This is my favorite place. The best thing in life is eating this sandwich. Gets 100,000 views, guys. How's that happen? How's it happen? Not professional, man. Don't even have to be professional. And then, then the latest thing, I think I saw he was going to museums, some of the New York City museums, and he was looking for more of those pastrami sandwiches at other delis in the city. He was going to try that. And Katz's Deli apparently was famous for When Harry Met Sally. Yeah, and there's a spot there where they sat at the table, and I'll have to check that out. Believe it or not, NYD, he's never even seen that movie. I'll have to check that out sometime. Is that how Billy Crystal in it or something? Yeah. I've heard of it. I've heard people talking about it. You know what it is? I don't go to the movies that much. I don't like to pay the movie ticket. Yeah, I got a screen right here. I got a big screen. I can watch whatever I want here. And some of the older movies are better. So yeah, by the time the movie's really old, like now I can probably watch When Harry Met Sally for like free. Then I watch it. Let's see what else is going on here. We'll talk more about that later. Sarasota Tim is freezing in Florida. He can't even afford heat. He's been keeping his trailer ice cold and using some kind of blanket sleeping bag in the trailer. It's probably why he hasn't been doing any of those fire pit videos lately. He can't afford the propane. He's using it all for heat in the trailer. Yeah. That's probably what's going on. So, yeah, I think we pretty much caught up here. Got me notes. Yeah. Now I got to do real work. Not real work, hard to do, man. A lot easier to just make video, man. Do real work, that tough, man. Try to get those fireplace doors in. The good part is I had this coffee to wake me up. I'm going to energize. I had my breakfast. Yeah. It'll be good. I'll get out in that frigid weather and freeze my batukas off. Maybe I'll go to Planet Fitness and do some lifts. Yeah, man, lift some weights. I haven't been there in a dog's age because there's been a lot of flu going around. Now they said the flu's going down. The numbers are going down. We'll see. Maybe I'll get over there this afternoon. Might be good. Do some weight lifting. Yeah. Maybe Long Island Ken will be over there. Have a bone to pick. My boat cover done. Be shredded now. Now I gotta go buy a new cover. The tires already getting damaged, man. The whole thing, man. All right, guys. This is your friend, New York Dan. Hit the thumbs up. I should have said that in the beginning of the video. Durr. Ay, ay, ay. Do it now. I'll give you a minute to do it while I sip on this Market Pantry. Not even McAfee. And you bet I took lecithin. I hate the way you say it. It looks like lecithin. Heart circulation, fingers crossed. Oh, you know what I should do today while I'm doing all this work? They say take it on an empty stomach. I might have some of this afternoon. Pectisol, modified citrus pectin. This is the best damn thing. A guy, according to a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, he claimed one of his neighbors had like blocked arteries. He was on this for a year and he went back and had them checked and they were all cleared out. Modified citrus pectin, guys. And it says take it 3 times a day. 2 to 3 divided doses. One, it's a very small scoop. I don't know about 3 times a day. I'll try 1. It said for maintenance support, take 1 scoop per day. Mixed with liquid on an empty stomach. I did try this the other, probably like a month ago. I mentioned it on my video. And I had a lot of gas from it and a lot of some intestinal discomfort. My problem was I took it before I went to bed. Like, maybe this afternoon we'll try it. We try all these different supplements. We try to make it to 180 like Brian Johnson here. Yeah. Famous YouTuber. Tech millionaire. He spent $1 million on longevity. Yeah, we'll see. All right, guys. I hope everyone has a great evening, afternoon, or morning, depending when you're seeing this, or night. This is your friend, New York Dan. Make it a good one. Over and out.